Take 5 perfect strangers. Make each host their own entertaining dinner party. Before scoring in secret, sees one of them crowned champion.
Because I only entertain in even numbers, we're going to have this chair here. But I'm going to put Diana on it. Frankly, the daft moo wouldn't know the difference. This evening's entertainment is going to be so much better than anything we've seen so far.
Clean freak Rachael hopes to clean up the competition tonight. This is Come Wine With Me.
I just can't believe they put cow in the main course.
Last night on Come Wine With Me,
Posh stockbroker Peter fared poorly with his guests. In particular, vegetarian Diana had beef with him.
You made me eat beef!
Tom was rude, Rachael was drunk, and accountant Jamie told himself puns even once everyone had left the table. All of that left Peter positively bottom of the class with a mere 22. Will Rachael catch Tom tonight?
Last night, Peter did raise the bar after Tom and Jamie's evenings, although admittedly that wasn't very hard. Unfortunately, the whole evening was ruined by Diana to have a drama queen moment and ruined the whole night.
I can't believe that you asked me about last night.
I'm actually a little bit upset about last night.
What a farce.
I put a lot of effort into it.
I can't do this. Can you please stop filming?
Quality entertainment.
We did dig quite deep, but I wouldn't say 6 foot under.
First class food.
What an idiot. Giving meat to a vegetarian.
No one appreciated it.
No sense really, has he? He's one of these out of touch type people, just like the government.
No love lost there then. So how are they feeling about tonight?
Well, darling, after last night's fiasco, I'm really looking forward to this evening. I mean, as girls, we've got to stick together.
Yeah, I hope there's a vegetarian option for Diana tonight. Certainly a me option.
Rachel tidies up her already clean house.
I've done most of the preparation in advance.
Smoked salmon pate on melba toast. Is fish vegetarian?
I won't tell her if you don't.
Salmon, less upmarket, more upstream.
Sort of Saturday morning snack.
I'm partial to a bit of pate. I tend to eat it straight from the carton by the spoonful, but
What a
might be a bit
slob.
more sophisticated.
Chicken and a mushroom and white wine sauce. Yeah, it's the sort of thing I'd probably have on a Sunday lunch in a pub.
I don't know if Diana will be alright with chicken. Did vegetarians eat chicken?
Chicken? Chicken? The chickens have feelings, I don't know how she could do this to me after last night. The poor chickens.
Apparently not, Tom.
Poor chickens.
But don't worry, Diana.
As there are points at stake,
Rachel's got you
the
covered.
best thing to have done is to find her a vegetarian option. So then at least hopefully we can avoid a repeat of unnecessary drama.
Lemon and ginger cheesecake. You see, it all sounds lovely, but it doesn't really cut it, does it?
Very beautiful little cheesecake. Ginger, made with cream cheese and handmade biscuits.
Lemon and ginger cheesecake. I suppose we'll eat that gingerly, or we'll be sitting like lemons.
OMG, I love cheesecake. It's like totes and maize balls. Lol. She clearly loves me. Oh, but wait. The chickens. I just want to hug all the chickens.
Pretty good. Can't be worse than last night. So I'm feeling pretty hopeful in more ways than one.
I wonder if it's a little bit pedestrian.
Are we done?
As Tom calls it a day, or is that a night? Rachel begins with the carrots.
Carrots chopped, 4:03. 2 minutes ahead of schedule. Next it's chopping shallots, 4:06. So that gives me 2 minutes for a refreshment break.
How much can you get down you in 2 minutes?
Note Sainsbury's, taste the difference. A taste of the finer things. Cheers. So the shallots are all chopped. It's time to make the sauce.
Unfortunately, things start going wrong when you start drinking.
Oh my gosh! No! No, they brought the wrong one! This is Chardonnay, this isn't Pinot Grigio. You can't make a white wine sauce with a Chardonnay.
You could try.
I don't have anything else. I don't have any other Pinot Grigio. Oh my god, the sauce is ruined! What am I gonna do?
Drink solves everything.
What am I gonna do?
Rachel decides to whine
Hello?
about the wine.
Oh, finally. Hello. Yes. I need to speak to your supervisor immediately, please. No, I'm not happy. No, you delivered the wrong wine. You've completely destroyed my order. You delivered Chardonnay instead of the Primo Grigio. You have completely destroyed my evening meal plans. Do you understand that? And I want to know what you're going to do about it. No. No, you need to rectify this now. What do you mean you can't? What do you mean my fault? No, it's not satisfactory. Not at all. Don't you hop up on me.
I've no idea why.
All the components are ready now. We've just got to stir fry the shallots and the garlic.
I'm sure the drink's
I'm
helping.
so stressed out, I'm so behind schedule, and it's all the fault of that useless delivery company. They've destroyed my plan for the evening. I just have to do my best to try and get it back on track somehow.
You'd maybe do a better job of getting back on track if you just put that wine glass down. Rachel still finds time in her schedule to get ready. Peter arrives first.
Hello,
Peter, hello,
Rachel.
come on in.
Lovely to see
Love
you.
to see you too. Mwah.
I brought some white Zinfandel. It's
Ooh.
a Californian variety. I thought it would go rather well with the salmon.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
You sneak peeked into what
Sneak
you
peek.
see.
You really must try this though. I think if you care to grab a glass.
Oh, now, okay.
You sure that's a good idea?
Cheers. And steady on that. Wait. If you'll just take a moment to appreciate the lighter notes.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. There are some slight golden. Hang on a sec. Just on the nose. Can you detect a slight woody notes?
It's Californian, isn't it?
Yes. Growing on the foothills.
Jamie's arrival interrupts Peter's monologue.
Well, hello. Can I take your coat? Don't be shy.
I did have a mental disorder, you know. I can't take my coat off.
Can I take your jacket?
I think I'll keep it on for now, thank
Can
you.
I take your shirt? How about your trousers?
Oh my.
I'm joking with you, darling.
Oh, there's a relief.
Do take a seat. Peter is here. He's just in the other room.
Okay.
Peter, Jamie's here.
Oh,
Do come through.
lovely.
Rachel switches her attention back to her other man.
I'll bring us a drink.
Hello, Jamie.
You're looking a little stiff this evening, Pete.
Peter, and yes, well, it's been a busy week, you know.
I'm afraid I need a strong man to pop my cork.
Well, I'm sure I can assist. Oh, there we
Beautifully
go.
done.
Third to arrive, it's Diana.
Diana, hello.
Sweetie darling.
Hi.
Oh, mwah. Mwah. So lovely.
Rachel doesn't greet Diana as enthusiastically as her other guests.
Mwah. Oh, so lovely to see you.
Diana, on the other hand, seems happy to see everybody, apart from Peter.
Lovely to see you too, Diana.
So, Jamie, how are you today? Have you had a good day?
Yes, pretty much, thank you. And you?
Is there any meat on the menu?
Last as usual, it's Tom.
Hi, Tom. Come in.
And there she is.
Oh, Tom,
Lady
sweetie
herself.
darling, so lovely to see you.
Glad you're here because I brought this for you. It's some tofu. So the
Tofu?
yeah.
Tofu?
Yeah, tofu.
But the tofu's is meat. The tofus have feelings, Tom.
No.
I've got to do
No,
it.
tofu's not meat. Tofu's instead of the meat.
Are you calling me stupid?
Tough choice here, Tom.
No, you're absolutely right. Tofu. Ah.
I thought you were different, Tom.
No, I am different. I am
You
different.
understood.
You know what? It wasn't even my idea. This was Rachel's idea. Rachel, she doesn't want the tofu. That was a bad idea.
I can't believe that Tom bought me tofu. I mean, what a plonker. He knows that I'm a vegetarian.
Yeah, I made a bit of a mistake with getting Diana the tofu, but I'll make it up to her.
Shame there's not a course for understanding women, Tom.
Yeah.
The only tofu food I've ever had was toad in the hole.
That's really.
Have some Bucks Fizz, Tom.
Thank you.
Think of the poor little tofus.
Yes, all of the
How could you do that to Diana?
All right.
You'll find your places are clearly marked.
Sat next to Diana, I see. Lovely.
Do you mind?
If you wouldn't mind shunting in a little bit.
Please. Him.
Don't worry, I'm delighted to be sat next to you, Diana.
Would you have rather be next to me, just for the record?
if there's any meat on the menu.
More wine!
Already tension at the table.
It's not how it was supposed to be. People are arguing. It's all Diana's fault. She just won't let last night go. I'm gonna dish up the starters and hopefully when they see how delicious the food is, they'll forget about yesterday.
Rachel serves the starters.
The show must go on. So I know a fun game. If you were an animal, what animal would you be and why?
Nothing like natural conversation.
Hang on, don't you think that's a little bit insensitive to Diana?
Well, what are you talking about, Tom? I love animals. Of course I want to play.
Tom really got on my nerves tonight. I mean, seriously, who wouldn't want to play an animal game? So much fun.
I, for one, think Diana would be a cow.
That's utterly offensive.
I think you're supposed to come up with one for yourself, Pete.
Why would I be a cow?
Not.
I, on the other hand, would be a tofu.
Yeah, very funny. Very good. What about you, Rachel?
That is rather insensitive.
I'd be a fox.
I'd be careful near this one. He might chase you down on horseback.
Really?
Yeah.
Love a good fox hunt.
My experience, it's the fox that does more of the hunting.
The little chaps love it. Scamper away. It's good sport for them. They love to hide in little hidey holes and bushes, and
What are you talking about?
the hounds get a good run
You're
after
such
them.
an insensitive arse. Think of the foxes. They
Tom,
have
which
feelings.
animal would you be?
Justify such behaviour.
The animal game was quite a bit of fun, actually. I don't know why Diana took it so hard. It was just a bit of fun.
Maybe it's because you called her a cow.
She's a sensitive soul.
Pete, that insufferable man. I mean, he's really getting on my nerves, to be honest. I can never forgive him for what he did last night.
I would be. What's your favourite animal, Diana?
Tigers.
I would be a tiger. And
And why?
well, you know, I like tigers as well, like Diana. And
Are you just picking that because that's what I like?
well, yeah.
Come up with your own ideas.
Jamie, which animal would you be and why?
Oh, if you're a fox, I'm feeling most like a rabbit at the moment, living on borrowed time. Did you know, actually, which animal it was that first invented trench warfare?
No one cares, Jamie.
No.
Well, that was rabbits. They just started digging, but before they knew it, there was a warren. Being a bit uncomfortable with all Rachel's flirting, but maybe I'm not hiding in the best place.
Why can't they just leave it alone? You all know Diana's stupid. We all know Tom is madly in love with her. Or at least thinks he is a stupid man. Can't they just be quiet and do what they're supposed to do at a dinner party? Talk politely and just have a good time. What is wrong with that? Why can't they just have a good time?
Maybe it's the hosting.
Maybe I haven't given them enough wine. Maybe I haven't given them enough wine.
Nothing stops whining like wine.
Peter bought some wine.
Oh,
Would you like some?
Well, as long as he didn't shred the grapes himself.
Lovely vintage.
It's quite a bit lower than earlier.
I'm sure it is.
What are you talking about?
Rachel looked a little bit worse for wear.
It's a disaster.
I think maybe she's had a little bit too much to drink already.
She seems to be taking an inordinately long time preparing the main course. I wonder if she's testing the white wine sauce.
Still a disaster.
Has she briefed you yet as to what we're doing this evening? I mean, she tried to debrief me earlier.
All right. I, for one, am getting a bit fed up with your jokes, Jamie.
But she would have me sartorially challenged.
Why are you being so horrible to Jamie?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
he's just trying to bring a bit of fun to the evening.
Yeah,
Why do you have to be so
Pete.
horrible to
Come on,
everybody?
live and let live.
No need to be so short with me, or should I say brief?
I'm sure I'm not the only one who's finding his puns a little bit wearing.
Wow.
Wearing, very good.
Nasty.
I'm finding you wearing, to be honest.
There was a bit of a tension in the room, so I tried to break it, but the trouble is that when you put a pun before a gent, they just seem to find it odious.
Jamie's been particularly annoying and irritating tonight. I know he's been making puns every day, and it's wearing very thin at this point.
Right, we're finally there. The sauce, I don't know what's going on with the sauce. It doesn't have the right things in them.
Whoever would have known that the word brief could be more controversial than the word beef?
Look, Jamie,
Seriously,
the problem
Jamie,
is,
why did you
Jamie,
have
we're
to
making all
beef
these
into
stupid
this?
puns. What is your problem?
Okay, I've heard you. I've heard you. It was a mistake.
Give me cows and then he jokes
When does
about
this
it.
end?
What's wrong with
Where's the hostess when you need her?
We're nearly ready to eat now, so that's something. And you see that the presentation is very important.
Then you might want to watch what you're doing.
We've got to make sure it looks all pretty. That's why people like to eat their food when it's pretty.
Taste might be a factor too.
You're right.
No, don't come and try
I
and
was just
comfort
speaking-
me. I don't need you to comfort me.
I was just speaking off Pat.
I'm a
Well, maybe I
strong,
should have been
independent
deterred.
woman, Tom.
See yourself.
Diana, she is a tough nut to crack. But I'm not giving up on her. She is definitely the one for me. Call me a lot of things, but I'm definitely persistent. I'm like head lice in that respect. You know, no matter how much you wash your hair, you're not going to get rid of me.
Oh, I don't feel very well.
The main course is finally ready.
We have food, and it's all full of schlots. Schlots and yeah. Diana, make sure I got you a vegetarian one.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you. That's so lovely
thank
of
you.
you. You're certainly more sensitive than other people at the table.
Really bugging me actually. Every time I look round, Diana's glaring at me. It's actually really off-putting. It's me who should be angry. She's the one who turned down my top-notch food.
I have to say, this is a slightly unusual tasting chicken.
Rachel realises that's not chicken.
So, how's your corn, Diana?
Oh, I have to say it's delicious. Thank you so much, Rachel.
You're welcome.
Lovely. And I was just saying how it's so thoughtful of you to take into consideration the fact that I'm a vegetarian. Unlike some people.
Good to know she's taken your dietary requirements into consideration.
Absolutely.
So I'm not a huge fan of corn, I have to say, but knowing that Diana was eating chicken made me happy, and it made my corn taste delicious.
You know, Pete, in Spain and Italy, they call chicken polo. Was it polo? Well, that's quite horsey, isn't it?
Aside from the fact that we've been doing this for 4 nights now and you can't get my name right, I'm getting flippin' fed up with your jokes.
You know, Pete, if you shout at me that loud enough, you're going to sound a little hoarse, which is how most naysayers sound.
Peter, I'm getting rather fed up with you. Why do you have to be so horrible to Jamie? I mean, you're just so harsh. Just be nice.
Yeah, stop
For a
whining all the
With
time.
being so annoying, it's very difficult not to be horrible to him.
You're pretty hot when you're angry, Diana.
Hot? What, have I gone red or something? I actually feel quite cold.
No, that's attractive, you know, hot. Just,
I don't think you should be making
know,
a
when
joke out of the situation.
you know,
I mean,
just
we've got-
passionate, you know.
We've got Peter over here who's just basically ripping into Jamie for no reason. He uses
Like a carnivore.
jokes like that.
I'm just trying to pay you a compliment, sweetheart, you know. And to be so,
Sweetheart.
I like
That's
that.
a bit patronising,
Sweetheart.
isn't it?
Sweetheart. Oh, you think that's funny, do you?
Bloody hell!
Getting completely fed up with you. You're too much.
I'm not
I
sure.
can't cope with this anymore.
I didn't think...
I know,
You're a vile man.
Keep my shirt. But I don't know, I can cope with being hit at the... I don't think I've ever been struck at the dinner table before.
Well, you deserved it.
hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I'm so glad Diana punched Pete. He's been asking for it for so long.
I bet you didn't think Dinah would be hitting on you tonight.
Really? It's... No, actually, I'm rather annoyed at this.
Do you mind? I'm enjoying my corn over here.
Do you know what? That's not corn.
That is not even funny, Peter. You shouldn't even joke about things like that. Rachel would never do something like that to me.
Don't worry, it's just a corny joke.
Yes, Rachel would never make that mistake.
Are you okay, darling?
Fine, thank you.
Rachel, I thought we were supposed to be best buddies. Why are you being so nice to Peter over here?
I'm the hostess. It's my job to be nice to everybody. I would just like everyone to have a lovely evening.
And I'm such a lovely
Enjoy the
chap.
food and enjoy the wine and just
Lovely.
relax. Everyone come and sit down in the living room. We're going to start the entertainment now.
Oh, how fabulous.
Ah, karaoke.
Fun.
After a not quite so harmonious meal, Rachel decides it's time for the entertainment.
Have a seat. Anywhere's fine.
With nowhere else to go, Peter has to sit next to Diana again. Cozy. Respect to
Rachael for getting things started.
What you want? Baby, I got it. What you need? You know I got it. Don't be wrong. 'Cause I wanna all I'm asking is for you kisses.
Rachael closes in on Peter.
I'd like to sing a love song for a very special person.
After Rachael, Tom takes over.
Have you got I Should Be So Lucky? I'd like to dedicate this song to a very special person.
I wonder who he
Who's
means.
that right there? Every single day, and every word you say, every game you play, every night you stay, I'll be watching you. Oh, can't you see? You belong to me. Every move you make, I'll be watching you.
This isn't creepy at all.
I'll be watching you. And the next song is also for Diana. Have you got And I Will Always Love You? Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Tom carries on with the karaoke.
Always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. What a laugh! It's just a great opportunity to make my move on Diana and show her some of my moves, which I'm sure she appreciated.
Peter, come and sing the next one with me.
Sorry, what?
Rachael tries to get people other than Tom involved.
Come on, it'll be fun.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
We did your one yesterday.
Sorry?
With the presidents. We did your one yesterday.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay. I really hate that I was made to sing. It was probably one of my least favourite things, and it was just horribly awkward.
Come on, Sway.
Spend the night until I think you have the time to spend an evening with me.
Go and spoil by saying something stupid. I love you.
Sadly, Peter's performance just isn't a hit with the other guests. So, Tom takes over again.
And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you.
I ought to have been annoyed that Tom pushed me out of the way, but secretly I was actually quite happy.
This is much better.
You can shut up.
Excuse me.
You heard.
How rude.
Pete, what a square. He is so uptight and he just doesn't know how to have fun. It's like Titanic. All the rich toffs, all in their stiff jackets. And who are the people having fun? The ones in third class, They are the ones that all died as well, of course, but that's not the point. They knew how to have a good time. I love you.
Well, that analogy went down like a sinking ship.
I love you.
Rachael abandons her guests abruptly.
Well, not sure what happened to Rachael.
Don't think any of us are privy to it.
Rachel, who knew she had that in her?
Well, I don't think she has it in her anymore.
Bit of a party animal, I might have to invite her out with me and some of the lads down the Union.
I think I'd like to sing a song of my own. Sing it, shake it, move it, make it. Who do you think you are? Said ooh, some kind of superstar.
I'm not sure, but I think Diana may be directing this at somebody.
You are. Trust it, use it, prove it, show how good you are. Woo! Thank you, everyone.
Awesome.
Thank you. Do you like your song, Peter?
Oh, is it for me?
Yes, darling, especially for you.
Oh, thank you. It was lovely, I especially liked the bit about the superstar.
I loved the entertainment, darling. I mean, obviously, being such a fantastic performer myself, it just came naturally to me, and I think everyone loved it, really, to be frank.
The singing style wasn't exactly noteworthy. Anyone seen Rachael?
I'm actually a little bit worried about her. Do you think she's alright?
Well, I better check. I better make sure she's okay.
Tom tries to show Diana that he's a nice guy after all.
We've got to look out after each other, haven't we?
The kitchen calls to hungry student
here?
Tom. Tom spies the desserts.
That's good.
Bit small though.
That's it, Tom. Have two of them.
later.
After all,
Divine.
Rachel won't be
This is
needing
good.
hers. Well, you don't like Peter anyway, so why not eat his too? You've had 3, why not have them all?
What they don't know won't hurt them.
I think I'd best check on Tom. He seems to have deserted us.
Jamie catches Tom.
Tom? You have deserted us!
So, Peter, I hope you know you've completely ruined my evening, you infuriating man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. You've made it quite difficult for me this evening, to be honest.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
Well, maybe you can make it up to me now.
5 of them? Goodness me!
They were empty when I got here.
What about your hostess?
I think better leave her alone. She's a bit worse for wear. Come on. Actually, I'll just tidy up here.
You seem to be doing well at that. I don't think I've seen enough here. You alright in there?
I'm fine. Just leave.
Okay. Still foraging. Madhouse.
Jamie has had enough and decides to leave.
What's wrong with you guys? You've been kissing? I'm only joking, I know you've been kissing.
You don't know how right you are.
I think we best leave Rachel alone. I think she's a bit worse for wear. Suffice to say, there are no desserts.
Not anymore.
So, I don't know about you guys, but I am hungry. So I was thinking about getting some ice cream. Do you want to come with me, Diana?
Actually, yeah, that'd be great, Tom.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll come with you.
awesome. Oh, great. Cool. Well, after you.
Somehow I don't think you're getting lucky tonight, Tom.
I know this great ice cream place.
This party is over.
Yeah.
Taxi!
Beginning to be fed up with Tom. Not that he'll ever be fed up himself. He seems to constantly have his snout in the trough. I don't know, students. And they were really living it up in the living room. I thought that Pete's conduct was impeccable, but he was clearly pecked. I could see it. And our hostess. If she wanted things to go swimmingly, she didn't have to empty so much alcohol. I just had to leave out of modesty's sake in the end. If you're wondering how I weathered this, then this is my forecast.
Rather surprised that I'm on my own right now. I thought that I was going to be going home with Diana, but she went her separate ways not long after we left Rachel's. Not quite sure, but we left together, so that's progress. Feeling pretty optimistic. I'll be able to seal the deal at the next one. All in all, a pretty good evening actually. The food was good. The desserts were the best ones I've had so far. I mean, they were so good. And enjoyed the sing-song, connecting with Diana through the power of karaoke. Yeah, just a great night. I'm going to give it an 8.
The company was a bit awkward at times, to be honest, and I didn't really like the conflict between us. But I have to say that the food was quite nice. I mean, Rachel put in a lot of effort. There was no meat, thank goodness, this time. Well, apart from the tofu incident. I mean, I can't believe that Tom was so insensitive as to give me tofu. And also there was no dessert, which is not brilliant. But overall, I think, she did really well. So I'll give her a 6.
It was an interesting evening, to say the least. I have to say that the thing that's at the forefront of my mind is Diana throwing herself on me, which is strange because I'm pretty sure she hates me, or at least I thought she did. Food was alright, so on that basis, I'm giving it a 6.
Despite not being able to see her guests off, Rachel rockets into joint first place with Tom and a score of 24 points. But will Diana pip them to the post on the final evening?
Rachel, wake up! We've got to do your interview. She's out cold, guys. No interviews tonight.
is some flowers.
If you,
Okay. Ooh, how exciting, can I do the main course?
Does this kill posh Tory bastards as well?
Kills all manner of germs.
Here's for the ground reveal.